Hey guys, so we're going to show you some of the receipts that we collected on applewatts. There was a caretaker trying to make allegations on applewatts in her parenting, as well as her use of drugs, and a recent CPS case investigation that came about because one of her kids was severely injured while under the care of this caretaker. Now, Apple took it to her IG, went live and responded and showed us some pictures, some pretty graphic pictures of some bruising in the face of this kid. And I'm not going to show the kid's face, but at the very least, you could see the bruising on top of the forehead. And she showed us the phone call of the CPS worker who basically, and I'll let you guys conclude and make your conclusions, but is saying in that conversation with Apple that they didn't want the kids staying with this caretaker. So whether you like or don't like applewatts in her ability to parent, everybody might have their different opinion. But I am very concerned, and I kind of question the credibility of this caretaker because this conversation is very telling about the concerns. I'll let you hear it. You make your conclusions.
To show y'all, you see what she did to my son? This is what she did to my son. But this is a day later. She didn't take him to the hospital. She didn't do nothing. I had to get my son away from her because this is what she done to my child. And y'all want to believe this woman?
Alicia Wade.
Oh.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, I'm going through a lawsuit basically right now because now she's lying, saying that I got the kids took and I agreed the kids. My son got in another incident just recently, about a month ago, because he heard it from me once again. I came to see my son, my mother picked up the kids, and his eyes were like he had two black eyes, they were shut closed and more. So she was hiding it from me. And then I ended up just taking the kids and moving to another state. So now she's on the blogs saying, lying on me, saying I'm doing drugs, and I'm doing drugs, and, y'all drug test me. She's saying that I never took care of the kids. She got custody of lawyers, and but this girl is lying.
What I can do is tomorrow morning, maybe around like 10 or 11, text me and just remind me, like, hey, can I get the paperwork? And I'll send them what's called a closure letter. And it'll just say, like, we closed it on what date, and everything. It'll have the number of the investigation and everything on there.
Okay, yeah, I should have listened to what y'all said. And listen, I know y'all told me don't bring them back to us. And I should have listened like that from the beginning, but I believe that she loves the kids, and now she blames me for everything. And I'm just sitting here like I feel retarded because I just feel stupid because now she's on the internet trying to make money off of the situation, and not telling what's really happened and what she's done to my kids, especially this last time.
Your service so bad. Cause
I'm actually going to have to bring Callie on the internet to just tell what's really going on with her. And the girl,
Be very careful about that. Be careful about that because, the thing is, when you high profile, anybody can kind of see and you supposed to be like, I'm about to call, this is too much drama. Right now, you have a higher status than maybe she does.
Yeah, but she's trying to drag it out, and I have to prove myself, prove to these people like I'm not what this girl is painting me out to be. Because you met me, I'm nothing but a loving person towards my children, and y'all, because by law, she said she got custody. She said she got custody of the kids and don't even have custody of the kids, and that's the reason why they got took, because y'all feel she's unsafe for the kids to be around.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, well, I mean, it's hard for me to give you any legal advice because that's, beyond my profession, but I can give you documentation that says that everything was closed out.
Yes, and I wanted to show documentation of why they got to do that.
So when the kid was burned, while in the care of this caretaker, he was denied medical help. It sounds like she was more worried about whether she was going to go to jail. Applewatts was out filming, so I'm not really understanding why she would go to jail if you were just going to take take him to the hospital. So it became a little complicated thing. Now, I am not trying to drag the caretaker or anything like that. I just want us to pay attention to the phone call with the CPS worker, because a CPS worker is also not advocating for the kids to return to this caretaker. And to me, it seems a little bit sketchy. The story just doesn't quite match up. At the end of the day, whether you like applewatts or not, it's completely up to you. But I wanted to put these CPS phone call out there for you guys to make that judgment. And to be quite honest, if you saw her, applewatts live was very, very lengthy. There was a lot more in there that was disclosed. And so we try to put as much as we can in there, but I don't feel like there was a lot of credibility to this caretaker based on this phone call. You let me know what you think. Rabbits out.